Hi again, welcome back to day 2, MPTS. Yesterday we were kindly joined by some of our student work experience guys from the College of Esports, university down the road, based at Lee Valley. I'm delighted to say that we've been joined by another group of students today. We have Beth and Nile with us today. Beth studying marketing around esports and events, and Niall's looking at events management around the esports and broadcast piece as well. So as per yesterday, we were just interviewing the students just to determine what their aspirations are, how the curricula that they are working within is helping them realise those aspirations, and taking advantage of obviously the contacts that we keep here as well. And just to add another question into the mix, just asking you a little bit more about the experience that obviously you're being given today in partnership with ourselves from SCAN. So just be interested to hear from yourself, Beth, what your aspirations are, what you're studying, and how you found today so far.
Yeah, so far today I've just been kind of wandering around the store, talking to a few people, getting to hear their experiences with either using PCs or like in the media industry, film industry and things like that. I've had a few people using the sim rig as well, been fun to watch that. But so far from my experience, from what I've done at the university and things like that, I've been to a few events so far, done a few marketing things on some social media, especially like Instagram, things like that, Instagram stories. And we put on an event not that long ago called the Battle at the Boroughs, which was a Rocket League event. And we had a few people from a few different London boroughs come and play in a tournament, and I did some of the sort of marketing online for that, made a few banners, posters to kind of advertise the event. So yeah, it was really fun to get to do that, and I mainly used like Photoshop and things like that, so it was fun to kind of use those skills to market that event. Yeah.
Thank you. Over to Nile. That was the Lambeth event, wasn't it? Was it the Mayor of Lambeth attended that event as well? And were you involved in the events organisation of that now?
Yeah. So yeah, on that event, I mean, I kind of led it, me and my friend Chris. We also do the events course. So yeah, the way that kind of worked, we got in touch with the Mayor of Lambeth. He was really passionate about doing an esports event. So we brought up Rocket League because we have a Commonwealth gold medalist at the uni, so she was happy to get involved. So yeah, we got in touch with the Mayor of Lambeth. The kind of concept of it was to get different boroughs from around London. We had 4 teams in the end, got them to the town hall over in Lambeth, and then just put on a nice Rocket League tournament. The mayor brought a lot of his people, so that was a nice turnout. And we also had a representative of the London Mayor's office come down. They loved it. So hopefully there should be potentially more events like it in the future. We're still waiting to see. But yeah, so from my point of view, we worked on the logistics, getting all the equipment ready, buying everything, taking it over to Lambeth, and setting everything up and make sure it was all running smoothly. We've done multiple other events like that. We've done a Halo event, and we've done a Call of Duty event with some semi-pro teams. We hosted that inside our velodrome, our campus, where we had about 16 teams, 4 different stations, and we just managed the whole logistics of it. So yeah, that's kind of the different events that we're doing. But no, yeah, the experience here is brilliant to meet all of your team, everyone around all these different stalls, see how passionate they are in the broadcasting and event side of the industry, and it's just a brilliant networking opportunity for seeing what you can potentially do after and during your course studies. So yeah, it's been a great time.
Good, thank you for that. And again, we were touching on your aspirations as well, the pair of you. So Beth and Niall, you've both said to me earlier that you're keen to progress a career in marketing around esports and broadcast industries as well, and Niall yourself with regard to events management. So what have you seen today at the show that's perhaps cemented that view? Obviously it's an exciting show. Lots of our vendor partners are here today. There's lots of vendor partners that are new to you guys as well. So I think it's clear from me anyway that the opportunities are going to exist. But what have you found about today yourself?
So from being here today and yesterday, you talked to so many interesting people. Like earlier, we were chatting to some people from Hawkeye, people from the BBC, ITV, things like that. And it's just simple conversations. You're just around the sim rig, and then you have a chat with a couple of people who you've never met before, and they're talking about, you're into esports events, would love to help out with that. So you exchange contact details, and they say get in touch if you want to do something. And then again, if it's in uni or if it's outside of uni, it seems there's a lot of people who's really passionate about the industry, and they want to get involved any way they can. So yeah, coming to places like this, you really meet a lot of people, and just in the small time I've been here, it kind of really shows that going forward we'll have a lot of opportunities in the space.
And Beth?
So I've done a bit of shoutcasting for broadcast in the past, and it's been good to kind of see a different way of doing broadcasts and things like that, because I think we do it in a very different way to here. So to see a kind of different side to that has been really interesting, and seeing a lot of like different equipment and things like that is really interesting to me. And I've also recently gone into a bit of photography, so I'm going to make sure to take a look around some of the cameras and stuff, see if there's any that I like the look of, get myself a nice little camera.
Absolutely, take
yeah.
advantage of all of that. I think it's been great to have you guys on stand, and obviously we've been joined by Eva and Jack as well today, and yesterday with Ellis and Belle. And you've all struck us as really great individuals with good ideas on what you want to do. And what I love about it is that it's the curricula that's been developed at College of Esports. It's developing all the time with regards to media production, particularly around esports and games development as well. Which is why we've learned an awful lot from you guys as well today. But I think one thing I'd like to ask about is, because I speak to Lewis and to Simon. Simon's the Executive Dean and Lewis is the IT Lecturer of Esports, of course, about the importance of a partnership with SCAN. I guess from our point of view, I'm hoping that you're enjoying the experience today, but from access to the equipment that we provide at the university to giving experiences like this, I guess that's important to you guys as well, right?
I mean, like, things like providing PCs and stuff, there's so many of our students who aren't able to have PCs of their own, so coming into the uni is their way to use that, and obviously it helps in our studies so much. It's such like a tech focused industry.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
No.
I'd like to say, because we have all of your computers, like you mentioned, the games design students, they can't do it without your computers. The kind of software that they run requires so much processing power, and the programs that take so much taxi on there, they can't afford, and they can't get to those systems outside of the uni. So without those computers, they can't do their degree. And a bit like my events, we used all your SCAN computers for any events that we're doing. So a big thank you to you for that.
It's our pleasure. I think the last shout out to me is to our audience. Really, we've had you represent yourselves amazingly well on stand. We know we've introduced you to some of our vendor partners, and there's been some work experience opportunities discussed. We just need more of that from our partners, essentially. Working within the education sector it's a privilege. We get access to obviously all these young learners that have got these amazing skill sets that are developing across the curricula, and we really should be looking at how we engage more proactively as an organisation like SCAN and our vendor partners to encourage and to take work experiences from the students that are actually, it's the next cream essentially that's coming through the colleges and universities. So big shout out to you guys. Thanks very much for today.
Thank you.
We'll update you on the next broadcast, I guess, or the next video as to how we're going on with our work experiences. But for now, thanks very much.